So, Steve, give me a little bit of information for where you currently started your Amazon journey. I know that you started selling on Amazon in like 2020, but give me some information for kind of how you started sourcing, where you got your products from, and the problems that you were running into that prevented you from scaling before joining our company.
Yeah, started on Amazon around 2020. I just started in the paintball category first, selling paintball barrels, and then just kept, adding more and more SKUs, and then went to Airsoft, which, they kind of go together. And then had a disc golf company actually contacted me, so I started selling disc golf. So, yeah, my biggest thing was I was in a niche. I pretty much got all the paintball suppliers. I have all the airsoft suppliers. So now I needed more sales and didn't know how to do it. So that was pretty much my issue. Yeah.
So it sounds like you were kind of like landlocked in the sports and outdoor category, and a lot of the stuff that you had was like relationship built, and you didn't have much of a sourcing system, right?
Yeah, no sourcing system at all. Yeah.
No sourcing system whatsoever. So how much were you doing in revenue back then, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what was your peak?
The peak's about 4 million a year. Yes.
Yeesh. Nice, man. So you went from 4 million a year, and then you probably started scaling downwards, which is why you came to us, I'm assuming?
Well, actually, the last 3 years I've been at 4 million.
Okay.
Pretty much steady.
You were just looking to scale past.
Yeah, I'd like to scale higher. Yeah, get to 10 million, get to 25 million. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
So your main problem was no sourcing system. You were stuck in that niche, and you came on board with us. And give me a little bit of insight to kind of how it's been so far. How is your onboarding? How is communication with the team? How does your website look? What kind of results have we gotten for you? Just kind of give me some information and timelines and everything along those lines.
Yeah, it was mid-June or so whenever I signed up.
So that was 3 weeks ago, just for everybody watching this, just so you guys know our clients are getting results.
So we got the website done just recently. It was probably 10, 14 days, something like that.
Okay.
For you guys to get it done. I had a couple of things changed on it, but nothing major. It looks great. Then using the Titan email program. That's one thing I didn't have before too. I was just using Gmail, so I did not look as professional. So I think that's a big thing. And then plus I made the cool signature with the images. It looks really professional. And then I signed up where you guys would get me one guaranteed brand. And out of that one guaranteed brand, I just kept going with your emails, and I've already got 5 now. It literally took me just a few days once I started using your emails.
So you came on board 3 weeks ago. You got your website built in 10 to 14 days. We did about 2 weeks of outreach for you, and we landed your first brand for you, lived up to our end of the guarantee. It was a good brand with some winning products. How many winning products at that brand?
Yeah, that one I made about 70 SKUs. There was 70 that was 50 plus.
70?
Yeah.
One brand had 70 winning products with 50 plus SKUs.
Yeah, that was the brand you guys got me. Yeah.
So that one brand had 70 winning products with 50 plus units in sales per month.
Yep.
Not only did he get that, you kept reaching out to more brands that we reached out for you through that list of brands that we were doing outreach for, and you got 4 more approvals since then, correct?
Yes, that's correct. And I've already placed 3 orders with those 4, and probably by tomorrow I'll get the main brand ordered too.
So you placed 3 orders with brands that you got the approval for after we did the first initial outreach to. How much were those orders? What size were those orders?
One was 5,000, one was 3,000, and then one was 1,000.
Okay, and
but they were definitely smaller companies. I mean, I would say by your rating, they're probably 1-2s. But like one of them only has 1 SKU, but it's a 500. So went ahead and did it. Just easy sales.
Cool, man. Cool. So in ours, you're spending about a $7,500, $10,000 purchase order with ours.
Yeah, with the main one, I'm gonna say at least 10,000.
10,000. It's got 70 winning product. Okay, so just to kind of summarize that, came on board in 3 weeks. You've gotten 5 approvals. You're moving forward with 4 of them so far, and you're going to move forward with the 5th one. One was a $5,000 purchase order, one was a $2,000 purchase order, one was a $3,000 purchase order. Then we got you a brand that you're going to be placing a $10,000 purchase order with as well. Tons of products all over the place that you now have the ability to sell. Without our help, none of this would be possible, it doesn't sound like, because you didn't have any system whatsoever. So, more of the story is the system is working at a very high level. Can we agree on that?
I agree, yes. Yeah, like once I just started using it, I mean, like it literally took me like 3 days to get all those brands.
3 days to get 5.
And I never called, not one phone call, just through email.
Yep. So this is the power of the system. If you have a system in place that works well, you really shouldn't have any problem getting brands to work with. Moral of the story. So how's communication with the team? Everything smooth there?
Yeah, everything's smooth. I really haven't even completed all the training. I've been through about half of it right now.
Are you in the coaching calls?
I have not done a coaching call yet.
Get in some coaching calls, brother. We can get you brands, but still join the mentorship portion of things. There's tons of value. There's tons of value over there that you haven't even seen yet either. So this is beautiful. It's music to my ears, Steve. I'm really, really glad to hear it. It's just what we do, man. So as far as kind of comfortability, when you came on board and when you had these calls, were you reviewing all of our information that we sent over to you? Like, what gave you comfort to say, yeah, this is a team that I need to be working with?
Yeah, I was definitely skeptical. I first talked with Griffin. Yeah, talked to him first. And he still didn't even close me. I was still skeptical. I still researched more after that. And then I did get in on a phone call. I guess your Wednesday phone call.
Yeah, on our Q&A or something.
Yeah, Q&A. I listened to that, and that's when I signed up.
Cool, man. So even reviewing all the information, you still needed a Q&A, a phone call to get you over that hump. So just one more time, give me a quick summary about the brands that you've gotten and the purchase orders that you've placed. Just one more time for me, please.
Yeah, here, let me pull up my Excel file. Okay, I'm not going to say the brand exactly, but I got a duck call company and other game calls, a tattoo ink company, an eye mask company. The other one is in like the aquarium business. And then the company you guys got me is a t-shirt company.
Okay, and what size were the purchase orders with these?
Yeah, purchase orders. The aquarium company was the $1,000. The eye mask company, that one was the $5,000. The game call company was $3,000.
And then the one that we got for you is 10,000 plus.
Yeah, at least 10,000.
Okay.
It could be more, but that's probably all I'm going to do.
And how long did it take us to do that?
June 18th to a little over, once you started emailing, a little over 2 weeks.
Okay, but in total, probably about 3.
In total, about 4 weeks total, yeah.
So we've got 4 purchase orders placed with brands in 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever you want to call it. It's undeniable results,
Yes.
Undeniable results. And you said that you were skeptical, man. Like, people are just skeptical of online business in general. I'm sure that you were the same way. You booked a call with an online company and it's like foreign territory. It's really hard to trust people online, but aren't you glad you did?
Oh yeah, definitely. I can see me getting easily to 10 million now, I hope. Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm not gonna, that's all I really need. That's all, the proof is in the pudding. I'm not gonna ask you a ton more questions. It's, that's all we need. Communication is good. Got the website built out, got a ton of brands ready to start selling within 3.5 weeks of working with us.
Yep.
That's all we got. So Steve, I really appreciate your time today, really. I can't thank you enough. I'm so glad things are going as well as they are. If you ever need anything from me, you just let me know, okay?
All right, sounds good.